Stan Gibilisco here with a little ditty about the Storm Prediction Center, the National Weather Service website. I will provide a link to that center in the description of this video. Right now, here in the Black Hills of South Dakota, we have, right here, a severe thunderstorm watch. So what I'm looking at now is I'm going to click on watches on this site, and then I guess I should zoom in for you a little bit. Get a little more of the screen here. This is a full 1080p video, by the way, so if you have that kind of display that'll resolve that much detail, blow this video up to full screen and enjoy the show. Current convective watches. What is a watch? Well, a watch means that there is a significant probability that a severe weather event will occur in a particular area. However, watches can vary in how significant those actual probabilities are. What we have here, a severe thunderstorm watch for my region. Here I am right there. Let's look at this. Severe thunderstorm watch 159. It shows, well, a good part of Montana, North Dakota, Wyoming, South Dakota. And here's the interesting stuff now. It tells you the likelihood of various adverse events. Tornadoes. The probability of 2 or more tornadoes occurring in the watch area is low. The probability of 10 or more severe wind events is moderate. Hail. The probability of 10 or more severe hail events is somewhat higher yet. 65 knots. That means gusts of 65 knots, which is about 75 mile an hour. If you've ever seen wind gusts of that magnitude, you know it's a pretty windy day if it gets up to that kind of wind. Of course, I've seen Hurricane Andrew with gusts of more like 175 knots or close to 200 mile an hour, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Probability of 6 or more combined severe hail wind events, high probability. Well, that's why I try to park my truck under cover all summer long, as much as I can get. 2-inch plus hail. Now that's tennis ball size or bigger. If you get hail like that and your vehicle's outside, you're going to be calling your insurance company. I can guarantee it. Assuming you have coverage for that kind of thing. So this is, I recommend you go to this site and explore when you see a watch in your area to see how severe or how high the probability of these various kinds of events actually are. Because there's, if you're more worried about wind, are you more worried about hail? I'm more worried about hail. We hardly ever get wind of that kind up here in Leeds, South Dakota. Tornadoes, I'm not particularly worried about those, especially seeing as it's very unlikely. But severe hail, that is what I really have to be concerned with here. Now that said, I can also migrate to another website that I'd like to show you here now, and that's the National Weather Service radar site. Zoom in once again on that, and here's Rapid City, South Dakota, near where I'm at right now. You can see there's some activity to the north and to the south of us here. I don't see that watch box. Maybe it's just too big for the whole display here. I don't, that's interesting. I don't see that. Reflectivity loop. Let's look at that. There's Newcastle, Wyoming. Mostly west to east movement. I am about midway between Sturgis right there and Nuxle right there. So I'm right about there. Looks like, well, just to the south of me, I do notice some dark clouds right now. So again, this is what I recommend that you do, is go to this Storm Prediction Center website and see whether or not you should be expecting something. This is courtesy of my nephew in Wisconsin, who suggested that I show you this kind of thing, because a watch, you can have a big watch or a little watch. You can have a significant... Well, I'm sure glad I'm not up in that part of Montana right now. But that isn't coming our way here. But these things can morph and expand and change, and it's in effect until midnight tonight here, so... I don't know, if we have a huge hailstorm, I'll sure make a video of that for you. But my truck will be safe at least. Stan Gibilisco signing off from the Black Hills of South Dakota. Somewhere on a planet like this. Until next time, so long.